Do, 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 do. Here we are on, you're not gonna believe what we're playing. Ark. Might be the last night I play it solo. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna stay solo, but you know what I mean? Like if I'm gonna keep, if it happens that I'm solo. Uh, I don't know how I'll predict it, I guess, but we'll figure it out. And the reason for that is just so, you know, nobody feels left behind. Know what I mean? Anyway, I'm gonna join the voice chat. I don't think anyone's in there, but they're always, of course, welcome to join. It's not even my fucking Discord, so what do you want from me? Button work. Did it do? All right. Let's see what happens. Goals for today are maybe find an aloe. Oh, I just punched something. All right, there we go. Oh, okay. Is it working? What? I can't do anything. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. Am I punching him? Shit. Anyway. Would be kind of nice to get to. Oh my god. All right, so it looks like nothing's changed. I know we got the otter. You know, let's look at the. Oh my god. Okay, all of the fish is gone. Oh, and it's kind of hungry. Okay, it's a little worse than I was expecting, to be honest. It's only been same amount of time. All right, I'm assuming Brondo's fine. Okay, we might not put any more points into melee actually, because that just didn't really do much for us. I don't. Something must have come over here and attacked, right? Because I don't think that adds up. I don't know what they need. Where is Argentavis? Oh, is that it? Did I walk right by it? Anyway, we're gonna go try and harvest some quick fish feed. Okay, Bird Buddy is right there. Feed the otters and the birds. We'll harvest this schmuck too, just for the meats for everyone. So yeah, we're gonna try and spot, well, you know, if we can, of course, a better otter. Not really gonna set out for it, but we're gonna try and spot aloes, rexes, Bird Buddy 2.0. It do be that way. But otters, aloes, rexes, Tyrannus, although I don't really plan on going into the cold areas. Maybe a Spino. Some sort of major carnivorous creature would be ideal. And that's the goal, right? For me to maybe get something. God damn, what level is this piece of shit? This thing is nuts. 55? That's it? Ain't no way. What? Wow. So is this completely out of food then? Because it had like 5 stacks in it, but you know, I get it, obviously. Hardcore. What? How are they hungry when there's food in this? That doesn't make sense to me. Shouldn't they be eating it? Carcharodontosaurus. Do they spawn on the island? I mean, my understanding is they spawn anywhere that a Giga could spawn. If they spawn on the map. But maybe that also just means that they spawn, like, literally just anywhere that they could spawn. Take those down to the raft. The crafting raft. The craft, if you will. Ooh-wee. They have the same... Oh, they take up... Okay, so it's... That's interesting. Let me down. There we go. Sorry. Jesus. Okay, so these have all burnt out. But did they cook everything up? Not even close. What the fuck? Might have took a little too much for the boys. That is clearly not what I wanted to open. I was not looking anywhere to my left, but sure. Whatever. Might as well take a little bit of food while we're at it. Archarodontosaurus. 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 Can I not turn these on? Alright. Go ahead and move the metal into here for now. Oh, that's a good amount of metal. Good amount of metal. I don't think I can even make the forge yet, but it might make some level of sense to make a play for the cementing paste. Oh god, Lord Jeezer. Can I open that from here? I can. Most excellent, my dudes. Why aren't these whatever? What the fuck ever. Can we combine this now? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just take a stack of 300 because we'll have more ready soon. So let's look at forge. That is enough metal. I was gonna say that should be actually enough metal. So now we need the oil and the polymer. And the reason we need cementing paste, if I'm not mistaken, is to make polymer, right? Yeah. But we don't have the obsidian either way. Alright, let's go ahead and do some fishing. As it were. What are you guys doing? Oh my fucking god, you've got no food. They're not hungry though, right? They're not, because yeah, they're within range of that. Why am I going in here? What the fuck am I doing, brother? Okay, we're actually not even going to be using that to make gas for a little bit, so it's not really even needed. Alright, you're gonna want there. Ooh. Enjoy. I feel like raptors are just really cool, but like they're honestly not that good. I hope that doesn't kill like the tame for you. I don't think it would. I feel like it's just something you tame because they're cool. Use them as mate. Take all of that. Thank you. How about a stack for you, brother? There you have it. Okay. Just need something to get rid of all the fucking Yankees on our island. I tamed one. Also tamed a level 3 Bronto. The fuck? Level 3? Bro is in danger, isn't he? Oh, how do you still have food? What the fuck? Need it for berries. That's... Wait, how? Huh? But you need a saddle for that, don't you? Are you already level... What is it, like 70 something for a Bronto saddle? 63? God damn. Good for you, guy. Did like 12 notes. 8. Yeah. Alright, berries are probably alright. Yeah, the berries are okay. I think more than anything we need meats. Meat. That's not that good. So easy to tame, I like them further. That's true, they are like very, very easy to tame. Right, you can pretty easily trap them. And then just, yeah. Go the fuck to town on them. Bolo's better. Yeah, Bolo, I mean, you know, yeah. I'm thinking like a lot of times raptors have like 2 to 3, so I'd probably just build a trap in that case. But yeah, solo raptor is pretty easy to bolo. I don't even know if you really need a bolo though, because you know, if you have like height on them or like I said, a structure already, like you could just build up a structure. Like you could do the foundation pillar strat, like 2 pillars up and two ladders, and it won't be able to get you. So, how are you doing, bud? And if you have like S Plus mods, or actually, you know what, I think you're on PS4, but if you have enabled that you can just pick up stuff at any time, then you can literally just pick it up. Let me check on these guys because I don't know that they're getting fed. Yeah, they're kind of hungry. All right, let's get them some berries real quick. Also eat this fucker. Act dumb, get the thumb. What do you got? Nothing. What do you got? Also nothing. How about you, sir? Not really enough for sharing, I'd say. Can we get you some more? Yes, we can. Up-bum, ba-da-da-dum. Neat. Alright, let's bring them some berries. And I think they're all berry eaters over there, so they should be fine. What are you running from? You're my incredible skill. Wait, its effectiveness brought it to 159. Wait, what? Wait a minute. What happened? What happened? I don't think I don't see you there, buddy. Raptor level? Sorry for not being clear. No, I know that you mean... I know what you mean, but I thought you were saying that you didn't get, like, the maximum amount of levels. Oh, you know what? Those 2 schmucks probably need food. Uh-oh. Are they gonna die? Boomba. Yeah, they're not dying anytime soon, but it's not worth waiting. Let's just go. Actually, you know what? Do you have some meat in you? 29 meaty boys. Didn't you say it was like 130? Yeah, you said it was 130, so that should have ended up being like 180 something, shouldn't it? So I was asking like how. Oh. Yeah, things sound like they're getting out of hand. My god. not good at taming. Shouldn't it? So at maximum taming effectiveness, don't you get like 50% bonus levels? So like a level 100 would end up being like 150 if you use the absolute best, most premium foods. I thought that's how it worked. So like if you used, let's just say, honestly, on a server with just about like any amount of taming speed boost, prime, come on. Prime meat is probably gonna be just about as effective as kibble for like most carnivores. Except for like maybe the best of the best kibble and whatnot. Get wrong, Dan. I was looking at my PT. He's 194. Okay, I was gonna say, like a 130 should have ended up even with like normal raw meat at like the most base settings. It should have ended up that way. So I thought what happened was you were like fighting it, or you accidentally shot one too many arrows before it fell down. Like you fired the last arrow as it right after or right before it did like the animation for it to pass out, so you hit it and did damage. I thought you meant like you ruined the taming effectiveness. Okay, I need to go downstairs or to the raft and get some stuff. Get my taming stuff. I thought you were like conveying that you had you'd fuck something up somehow. Cause I mean we've all done it. I've done it many times. Right? I've taken like one too many dart shots. You know, it fell. It passed out as I took the shot. Or super common one is I can't tell that it's passed out and I like trapped it and I'm doing it from a distance because it's like something like a Sarco where it kind of still looks like it's up. I don't think this would work on an aloe. I actually don't think this would either. I think I'm mostly gonna go look and try and spot something, but I'll bring this stuff just in case. Because I think I need like a true like 2x3 or something, and I don't feel like doing that. Okay, so I'm gonna go take a peek at some relatively major areas for aloes without going too wild. And if I spot a nice Rex, I spot a nice Rex while I'm out. But we're probably not gonna start the tame, but also, you know, if we see something, maybe we'll give it a shot. You know what, maybe I should just bring this stuff to tame, huh? I think I will. I think it's stupid not to. Like, why leave and come back? Put that in there. Just leave those behind. I'd say we need at least 4 more stairs. I'm just being foolish by, like, trying to make this into some sort of trip. Let's just straight up go for it. Should be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be enough. Man, I don't remember how many of these we had, so let's just make a bunch. I think it needs to be 3 high for a Rex or a Spino, though. So I actually might even need more than this. Oh, you finally got all the maps but Genesis. Very nice. Enjoy your time. I hope this is enough. No fucking way. You stupid little bird bitch. Is it really about to be nighttime? I think it is. It is. Fuck's sake, right before I go out. Classic. Okay, let's store that. Enjoy, guys. Okay, Oh, okay. What the fuck? That was a little weird. Take a level 5 RG, all I could get because it was in a tight situation. Shit RG level. Yeah, that does sound pretty shit, to be honest. Level 5. Can you be... Yeah, you can probably fly on that. I think their base is like 350 weight. That's not great. I hope you can swiftly improve your RG situation. Because it sounds like the type of situation you don't want to be in. Alright, so what I'll probably try and do here is hopefully find a Spino, an Aloe, or a Rex. Like, those are the big things. And I'm also, I think, gonna hop... Oh, there's one that way. I think it makes more sense to go for these central ones, because there's 3. I hope these are blues. They might be whites. I think they're blues, though. It's hard to tell when it's, like, nasty and foggy like this. It's also hard to tell when it's super bright and it, like, blinds you. I think they're blues, though. Aloes are so underrated. I feel like they're just, like, generally not worth it for anyone who just wants to play, right? Because frankly, like 20 Rexes versus 20 Aloes, the Rexes are gonna win because only one Aloe is getting that bite buff at a time, right? And it can only target one creature at a time, so every other Aloe isn't going to be doing as much damage. Which is why they're actually pretty solid against bosses, right? Because it doesn't really matter. The main creature that you want to kill with the Aloe is the main creature, you know, that your main Aloe is targeting. So it actually ends up working, and you can, like, stack the buff and kill the boss. But when the whole pack is dying rapidly to, you know, multiple Rexes that do 3,000 damage versus one Aloe that maybe does, like, probably more damage, like, it's probably less damage per second, but more damage per shot, technically. Oh, you son of a bitch. Didn't that just land? Or it's more damage over time, so, like, it just doesn't work. In a fight that fast, it wouldn't make sense. But yeah, for the bosses, they're really underrated because you can do that stack. Same with Deinonychus. You can actually, like, stack the bite bonus or whatever. The big problem is you can't really get too high of health on them. And it takes some time for the dot to, like, calculate, right? It takes some time for the damage over time. So like you could actually end up killing multiple, you know, Rexes with your bite, but you're probably also definitely gonna die. Especially the Deinonychus case, they have way less health. Right, you're looking at a base allo as high level as you can get it. So, you know, base stats, nothing boosted yet. It's probably, at best, if you're lucky, gonna have like 3,500 health and like 150 melee. Whereas like a base 150 Rex, as long as you're not too unlucky, is probably gonna have, what, like 7,000 plus health? And like 300 melee. The fuck is that level 5 doing? What is he in my map? Get the fuck out of here. I think he ended up 187. Very nice. Ankylosaur. Good tame. I usually go for them first over like a Doedicurus. Like unless I just spot a 150 doe like right away, and you know what I mean? Just because, yeah, it's not great for, like, it's not outstanding for stone. It's probably better than whatever I can do without, or like with a tool, you know what I mean? Without a specialized tame. Good lord, these are terrible fucking drops. Two medium crop plot blueprints in the same one. What are you doing? Used to not give a shit about levels, but now that I start worrying about it, this game's so much easier. Yeah. Like when you first start, especially when you don't know anything, you're just like, oh cool, you know, Spino. And you're not even like looking at the level, it's just like a new thing. It's like a challenge to find and tame. Right? Oh cool. Tech Rex, but it's level 30, so like, yeah, I could tame that, but it's gonna die like real quick. It's not worth me taming. Level 15 Rex, right? That's not worth me taming. That level 80 Rex might be worth me taming, just because we're not like super boosted on this server, so right, there is potential there. But like when you pit a 150 against like a level 80, that's when you really realize, like pre-stat buffs, right? The level 80 becomes like a 150 and the 150 is like 220. And then you like compare their base stats and it's like 10k health and like 400 melee versus like 3k health and like 200 melee, and you're like, wow. It's literally double. And it makes it so much better, right? Where, you know, the 80 ends up capping off at maybe like 15,000 health when alpha. It's just crazy. And that's how you end up with like overestimations too, especially if you're new. You're like, oh, I got this massive creature, and it, you know, it killed me many times. It kills my pteranodons or whatever. I'ma tame this level 15 Spino. Here I come. And then you take that into a fight against a Rex that's like level 30, and it doesn't sound like that's that huge of a difference, but then you get fucking clobbered. Like, you have to care about the levels in this. The only exception is if you're deep into breeding and you want one for the colors. Right? Like, that Spino has a kind of cool sail to me, right? It's a little pink, right? It's the green. It's interesting. It's not like standard Spino color. So I find that interesting, but that thing's fucking terrible, so I'm not going to tame it. But if I were, you know, doing something with Spinos, I could tame that and turn it into, you know, a new colorway. Never get a shit about color. I get a nice one, I'll enjoy it. Yeah, I'm actually kind of the same way. Like, if I see one that's 150 and a cool color, I mean, that's what a treat. But I usually don't. As long as it's a high level, that's what matters to me. Like, an interesting color is a cherry on top. As a, you know. As long as it's good, I'm good. Might want to just go to Carno Island. The problem is taming something on Carno Island. That's why I actually, I don't remember how I built it, but I used to build rafts. I can probably refigure it out, but I used to build rafts that were literally like a trap. So I could sail out on the raft, lure things onto the raft, and it would be trapped, and then I could sail the raft. But I don't remember how I made it so that I wasn't getting bit while I was flying it. Or flying it, sailing it, driving it, I don't know. Add a lot of Sarco here. There's the mountain. I don't know if this truly qualifies as a volcano, but I always think of it as a volcano for some reason. Yellow's kind of tempting. Are those all? Those are all Trudons. I'm not landing for this. Just got a nice ass revolver. Ooh. Very nice. Congratulations. This dude's autocorrect's freaking out, huh? Jeez. It'd be like that sometimes. Late blue tier, fuck. Ooh, Ascendant. Very nice. That's literally as good as it can get then. I mean, it's not necessarily the best, I suppose, but like that's the best potential color, isn't it? So, oh, it's a recipe. Oh no, I hate that. Is it makeable? Because sometimes they're not actually makeable. You can maybe do it in an RG if you have a RG saddle. Sometimes you can do like those massive recipes in them. 70, 20. Ooh, 125 Arch. That might actually be worth something for me. I do feel like I see blood. Oh, it's a Carnon. Almost 1938 metal. Damn. Usually, honestly, the problem is hide or like fiber. It'll be like 30,000 fiber and like 18,000 hide or something. You know what I mean? For like one of those major recipes. Actually, might kill this. Oh, what? It's a Kark. That's a Carcharodontosaurus. Oh, it's level 25. Okay. I was like, what is that sound? I'm not that familiar with it. That would be why. I was not expecting that. I don't really think I'm prepared to tame it right now, especially not up here. In fact, I don't want to even get close to it. I know it's a low level, but it could potentially one-shot us here, and that would make my stuff largely irrecoverable. I need to actually prepare for this, I think. Okay. I don't really think there's a big risk of it dying. It could despawn, I guess, and I'll be sad, but not that sad because it's level 25. When it comes to Gigas and Carchars, I don't care about level too much. I do. I would obviously rather just have a higher level. For the car, I can maybe see why you wouldn't, just because it's it takes a little more difficulty to tame them. It's a little more dangerous, I'd say. And it's new, so it might just be like a fun factor of having something fresh. But for like a Giga, level 5 Giga is not that fun, to be honest. Right? It's never really going to be stronger than like a 150 Rex. Because it's probably never going to get past like 300 melee if you just point dump melee. It's probably not going to have more than like maybe 15,000 health. And maybe... No, it's probably just going to always have base 400 stamina. So it's going to be so slow. Like, you know, it's better than no Giga, I guess, but like, it's going to be so slow and annoying. Ow. I don't know if I want to risk getting this. This is the safer part of the island out here, but I don't know if it's that safe. This is probably where I would build a trap on this island if I were to build a trap. Just because it gives some flat ground. And it's a little bit away from the major shit. Turning a raft into a trap to tame stuff so I can move it. I used to do that. I don't think this server has unlimited like boat builds. So I don't know if I can do that, but it's definitely a good idea. If you plan on transporting live untamed creatures, like I actually used to do that. I don't remember how to do it, but you can make it so you don't get bit as the captain, if you will. I see a Rex. Level 15, that's not great. Is that a fucking horse? Oh, it's a car. I was like, what is an Equus doing on this bitch? Level 20. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick this yellow up, but I'm going to try. There's only one Rex on this island? Oh, it's a fucking alpha, of course. I think I'm gonna just let things be right now. Another alpha, okay. This would be a good place to take a Kark for some free levels if I tamed one. Uh-oh. There we go. So here's the thing with that car Adontosaurus. I'm not sure why I said it like that. I was gonna call it a Kark, but I don't know. Car. I feel like Kark works for me. Car Adontosaurus. I don't want to say that every time. It's in a really weird spot. Right? If I can lure it to the very top, there's a flat spot, and I can probably trap it in there and bring it stuff. However, that's a hell of a fucking trek to bring it dead stuff. And I could lure stuff into maybe a pen near it, kill it, and then like drag it one by one. But again, it's like such an awkward spot. Maybe get the Quetzal so I can airlift, I think, a trike. A trike might be a good airlift for kills. Or, you know what, I might just wait. Jesus, it's so fucking hard to see, by the way. I'm just gonna throw that one out there. I literally can't fucking see. Alright. But, like, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll just wait for someone else to be on with me. I don't even know if we want to tame it, to be honest. I mean, it's not like we can use it for the boss fight. Trap God. I do believe Rexes can spawn out here, right? I think so. I don't know that I really want to try even going into the cold area. I mean, there is stuff there for me, but there's nothing there for me right this second. It's interesting, there's usually a ton of aloes around this mountain. I'm gonna assume that the Kark has been just fucking devouring them. It's actually why I came out here. Yeah, Rex. Level 75, that's not so bad. I'm gonna regret this. Got an apprentice stat saddle? I'm gonna never use. Oh, stego, you mean? I'm assuming. Yeah, I get that. They're just not worth it. They're so slow. Like, unless you maybe come across a tech stego that's like 180, it's still gonna be slow as fuck, but it's kind of good defense if you wanted to like leave it somewhere as defense, because they're super strong, and maybe like leave it a breeding partner. Like, that should be able to take on pretty much any non-alpha creature, as long as you spec it for it. Let's get a better look at this Kark now that it's daytime. Part of me wants to lure it down to the shore. Look at that Hyaenodon dump. You kind of need a little food, actually. Maybe we'll kill something small. Look at how angry he looks. Holy fuck, he's got like max stacks, dude. So basic, bitch, unfortunately. Oh fuck, it aggroed me. Oh, there's some aloes down there. Okay. I don't know how much I'm interested in getting aloes right there, just because of the logistics issue, but we'll take a peek. Keep an eye on that tail. I feel like I just heard like a wolf howl. I definitely feel like there's maybe going to be an issue bringing food to him here. 80 aloe. That might be the best aloe I've seen so far. Doesn't mean I'm going to bother. It's not mate boosted. I thought I saw 3 though. Okay, there's another one. They might just all be female. Should implement buddy buck gambling. Need to feed my addiction. I mean, what's gambled on though? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I have had things before where I do like predictions and whatnot, but like, what are you predicting? Whether or not I kill something, whether or not I tame something? I don't really play anything that works on. You know? Like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to do with it. If you have something specific, I can maybe do it. Probably. I don't know, I would assume. Like, if I were one of them Among Us players, which I've never played, right? You can bet on whether or not I win a game, but like, I don't play something like that. Or like if it was Call of Duty or Fortnite, you're right. Gamble if Ark's gonna fuck you over for no reason. Oh my god. I don't like, you can just always bet on yes and always win. It's not gambling if you know the answer. Not gambling if you know I'm gonna get fucked. Wait, was that a 95 Rex? So far, that's the best creature we've seen that we can potentially tame. I always like this area. I always kind of want to build here. It's also extremely dangerous, as you might have noticed. Ain't nobody want a goddamn Gallimimus saddle recipe. What the fuck? In the long history of things nobody's wanted, Gallimimus saddle is probably #1. You know I'm right. Is it turning night again? Ooh, hello. 25. Nice. 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 Another one? Ooh. This one's weaker. 85 aloe, and that was the pack leader, right? But they're overrated? I don't know that they're overrated, but I can see why you wouldn't really need it, right? Because you can't take it into the main fight, and you can kind of do things without them. I think they're rated. They have some pretty major limitations, right? Stamina, weight. They're not exactly the easiest tame solo. Unless you already have one. Or like a griffin or something, I guess. Oh, that is kind of pretty. I don't know why it looks like that, but I like it. that a rhino? Oh, I was about to say, you know, I've heard these are good for the boss fights. We're gonna eat that corpse before I can get there, aren't they? Yep. I wanted the pelt. Tech is the easiest way. Not well, you have to beat the bosses to get to tech. And the ideal, the ideal is, right? You're probably not going to have beat them. You know, you get the Kets to be able to do easy like flight mining trips, where you can maybe store extra stuff, pick up, you know, stuff, have some Arge bodyguards. Like it's a quality of life improvement. You know, it's a mobile base. So like if you want to go out somewhere and have the ability to like craft and already have like stuff with you. It's kind of the same thing as the raft, but you know, a little different. It's a sky raft. Is that a theory? Why does that theory look so fucking big? I mean, just because they have their use, you know, it doesn't mean you have to like them, right? I don't really care much for the Packy Rhinoceros thing, right? The quite frankly shittier trike. But I do believe that they could be useful, right? If you found that before a trike or like pretty early game, you know, it's probably worth a tame. That's a good berry gatherer. It's better defense than nothing. It's just that usually by the time you find a lot of these things, it's like at a point in the game where maybe you don't need them anymore. And so it's just like a pet project kind of deal. Pet spaces, but they're way too hard to get, so it's not worth it in my opinion. PvP, they're great though. Yeah. That's the thing, like by the time you can make a full-on like good pet space, Quetzal base, you know, you're just doing it for fun, right? You probably have a major base set up somewhere by the time you can even tame a Quetzal or a Quetzal, right? You probably have a true base made out of solid stone with like at least some level of wallage, maybe a raft. Right? You don't really need it. It's just wasted resources at that point. Like you by the time you can tame one, the only reason to tame one is because you think it's fun. And if you don't think it's fun, there's no reason to really tame it. That thing just fucking despawned. I swear I saw that coming in like 3 seconds ago. What the fuck? I'm gonna take a peek over here just because I know Gigas can spawn here, which means that maybe there's a third Kark. Carcharodontosaurus. Is this the right spot, actually? No, this isn't the right spot. Shit. Is it over here? Oh, this is it. This is where I tamed my first ever Giga on the island. Well, my first ever Giga ever, because the island's the first map I played, so it was actually stuck in some icebergs right here. I'm surprised I'm not freezing to death, but I do think I have to be careful. Oh man, that was a little laggy. Yeah, you see those icebergs loading in? That's where it was. It's like legs were stuck. So I just went ahead and shot it. I didn't even have to build a trap. I did build one thinking I would lure it there, but I didn't have to. It couldn't move. I'm not going to go deeper. I feel like it's too dangerous. If there's a blizzard, I might not be able to get out in time. I did see Carnos over here. And maybe a Ute, because I think I see buffs. I do have to be careful. I will be susceptible to Ute Roar. Uteranus. I heard the roar. I see it. Oh, it's not it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Level 15. That's not worth my effort. Having a level 80 Carno, because why not? Yeah, like when you're early on, it's totally fine, because that's probably better than nothing. It gives you some level of security. There's just no reason not to. Hey, maybe it was here where I tamed it. Maybe this was it. I don't fucking... You know what? I think this was it. And I think I couldn't get it out. I don't know if I can say that. $35. That was $135, I'd go for it. I don't remember. It's one of those two shores with the glaciers. If you can call it, not glaciers, I guess, if you can call them that. They're more like ice sheets. Because this is like a river. Alpha Carno. Level 5. I might sit here for a sec, get our stam up, and kill it. Level 5 is pretty killable. No, no, no. What are you doing? Why are you going towards the water to land, bro? I say you tame what makes you happy. I don't like how close he is to water that could dismount me. I don't get why they just give up after they roll up. That tree floating? Do you see that? Why is this tree floating? Okay, that's a Rex. This isn't going the way I thought it would. This must be a really high level. Although it is alpha boosted. Level 10, of course. Damn, that alpha boost is good. Level 59 berry walked into my beaver trap. So, might as well tame it. Nothing to lose. Enjoy. Oh, fuck, I'm freezing. How am I freezing? Huh. What level is this Rex that just roared? Level 5, of course. Well, I'm not going to risk anything with that. We can easily get dismounted. It's too close to the water. We're going to move away. It's not worth it to me. Would have been nice to be able to kill the alpha, but I probably wouldn't have got shit in it anyway. You know how it do. Might be able to grab this purple. Ooh, level 75 Quetzal. That might be worth taming. Worth a time. Kind of in like an unfortunate spot, I'd say, where there's like a lot of high tier predators that could spawn. Okay, I was gonna say, I think I see some alpha smoke. I think there is alpha smoke there, right? Is that what it's called, alpha smoke? I don't know. It might just be fog and like the effect, actually, huh? So we spotted two things worth taming. Both of them are the same thing, and both of them I wasn't really ready for. Those are Karks. Everything else wasn't really worth taming. I mean, maybe like the level 85 Rex, just because I can't find anything else, but I feel like we're settling when we, you know, we'll still need another Rex. I don't know if it's worth it. After taming Carno, gonna be 115. Very nice. Wait, it's only gonna be 115? Didn't you say it was level 90? Or did I misread? Shouldn't that be like... Is that 115? I would have thought like 130. I don't know math. Oh, you hit him with an arrow. It happens. That's the worst though, right? Like, it's something you care about and you accidentally do it. It's never the tames that are just because. It's the ones that are like kind of actually useful. Well, now we gotta tame a Diplodocus. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna tame a Diplodocus. Probably scrap that. I don't think that's worth it. They're just not worth the darts because, like, they don't do anything for you. What do they gather? Berries, I guess, but, like, they can't actually do much. Would argue anything, honestly, outside of the berries, but, like, they're not good for it. This alpha Carno? It's normal Carno. Alright, I'm gonna check this. I mean, if I spot an otter, I'd like an otter, but I'm not actually looking for otters right now. You know what I mean? Like, when in Rome, fucking otter, but, you know, don't go to Rome. I don't know the phrase. I'm really not good with my idioms, too. Sorry. Is that an otter? No, it's a Troodon. Fuck you. I still am baffled by, I think, someone who came to my chat and said it's pronounced Troodon. There's no fucking way. I don't believe you. Should have reported that person. Clearly a sanity issue. 10, 50, 35. Level 15, were you? Yeah. I might have to kill some stuff. Oh! Okay, it's super weak. But I kind of like the color. I don't think I'm in a position to do that. Reported who? Wasn't paying attention? I'm just making a joke. Nobody's getting reported. I was just saying that somebody came into my chat one time and said Troodon is pronounced Troodon. And I said I should have reported them for trolling. Basically. Because there's just no fucking way. I was trying to meme, but I'm not funny. Let's go. I don't think I actually checked on top of the volcano here. I don't really think it's that common for stuff to be up here, but I do think aloes could maybe spawn on these edges. And RGs, but I don't really need an RG. Although if there's like a 150, I'd maybe go for it. Ooh, I don't know if I can actually feasibly get this. Let's see what happens when we land. Ah, damn it. Terrible drop. Drop the base. Alright, almost up. Glad I used Prime. Enjoy. What a treat. Could actually use that for some caving if like you wanted to, you know. Although it's a little low level, but it should be pretty good. Should be good enough as long as you're careful. Razor right, you know what I'm saying? Razor scooter. Check its stats to see if we can breed it. Good luck. Breeder bud. Why is this not working? It's very frustrating. There we go. $352 melee and 2.8k health. Interesting. Level 20 is the pack leader. That's not a good sign. That's surprisingly strong for it, isn't it? I think that's a lot of points in melee. I don't know that that health's that good, though. I don't feel like it is. Although it's not, you know, it's only a 115, so it's not like that high of a level. That might be average. Got the Barry and Carno unwrapped, about to call it quits. When I get them saddles. Enjoy. What a treat. Holy fuck, that bear's beat the fuck up. Somebody actually fucking hook that dude to the cleaners. Oh my god, what's with all these like beat up bears? Whatever, that's free pelt. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I'm fine. Level 15. I don't know what level that said. I think like 45. Not that interested. Are you 45? You're 40. Damn. Yes, mate boosted Diplodocus. I'm sure that's useful. Wait, how is this Aloe dying? Oh, it's fighting the Stego too. I was gonna say, how's it dying if it's fighting a Diplodocus? They don't do damage. Gonna assume the rest of his pack is dead. Checked the major spawns. I think there's one bottom right there that I can maybe check, and I think there's some stuff in the ice, but I don't really think I can survive there without full fur. So we'll maybe go bottom right and check. Oh, you know what? There's some rivers here we can also check for Spinos. Thing is, the Spino is really only good for one boss fight, if you can even say it's good for that, to be honest. I don't know that you can. Just enough stuff to craft both saddles without having to check storage. Arc bless me. What a treat. Blessed be thy Arc storage systems. Enjoy that. There's some beaver here. Some beaver that I used to know. Just realized I haven't really been checking for otters, which is fine. We're okay right now. Not ideal, I guess. Then the alpha, it doesn't look like it, but okay, it's bright white. Funky. Are those ants just like fully submerged in water? What the fuck? Worder. Gonna see if we can handle a little bit. Oh, it's already at high. What the fuck? Man, why does my shit look like this then? Why do this to me? What you doing is? Hello. 15. Ooh, 135 theory. I don't really want to tame that, to be honest, but I might make note of it. I'm gonna try and kill this Spino real quick. Taking a lot more hits than I thought it would for a level 10. So fucking fast. Dumb bash. Why are you running? Come on. Level 15, okay. Here you go, buddy. Maybe a new freshie will spawn. I will check a little deeper in because I think more than one can spawn here. Switching to phone and watch stream because I'm heading to bed and get back in like 5 minutes. Okie dokie. What a treat. Enjoy. I don't know why I keep saying that. At left. I think we just toss that. Nobody's ever gonna make that. That's kind of a PvP item if you can even like call it a good one either. I don't think so. So it's like, why? Why would you make it? Just a huge waste of resources. Plus, I think we actually might even have a better one. Good. Oh, is that? That's a Rex, right? Hold up. What are you? It is a Rex. Level 17. I don't know if that's worth it. Level 10. I didn't really think Spinos and Carnos fought. What it might be worth doing is just taming like the highest level Rex, which I think would be that like at level 80 something, so that I can start clearing spawns way easier. Like do the route with like the Rex, which is why maybe a Spino would be better, but we're not even getting remotely okay Spinos, so I don't know if that works for us. I'm gonna guess he's gonna die. Or not. Basically, just get like some usable high tier predator that I can just do the rounds with, clear spawns, and maybe come back. I kind of like this Spino, but it's so weak. We're not gonna be able to clear spawns with this. I like the like black and purple though. Shame. I feel like they didn't used to run this much. Sage. Is it back here? I think it might be back here. Alright, back. Welcome back. Lame. Beak. Oh fuck, I'm actually out of food. I've been flying so long I ate 50 food. Wow. Okay. I do kind of have a habit of just randomly pressing it, like whenever I'm like, I don't know when the last time I ate was, and not actually watching, so it's probably part of the reason why. But I think we'll be okay. Worst case, we make a campfire and cook some food. Or just pick up some berries, honestly. Is this not where I think it is? Where's the water? Shouldn't there be water right here? Okay, we're there. Alright, never mind. For the first time, I'm not playing with super boosted dino sets, and it feels awesome to have actual threats and stuff. It's a completely different feeling, right? I've never played with like too boosted of stuff. I usually don't like... I'll usually not touch dino stats at all for my personal stuff. I did recently play on like that VTuber server where I don't really think the stats were too boosted, but like a lot of the gathering rates were. I just feel like it's more fun, right? Like I've not really played on the servers that do this, but I know they exist because I've like maybe joined to see what the settings are or whatever. And they'll have like weight blocked out, they'll have stamina blocked out, right? Not blocked out isn't really the right word. They'll basically be like 99,000 weight, right? 99,000 stamina, you know, and like 100 times like health and melee buffs, so that like you just one shot anything, right? And insta tames. And it's just like, for me, it's like, what's the point? Like, I guess if you wanted to go see what, like, the Carcharodontosaurus, right, the latest dino released or whatever is, and you just want to do it fast, I suppose you can do that. But then it's also just like, can't you just console spawn it in? And then force tame? Like, I don't really see a difference there. And I'm not trying to be like, you know, I'm not trying to discourage people. If that's how they enjoy playing it, by all means. Right? Have the fun that you want to do it, like, the way you want. I just don't really see the point, personally. Right? It defeats the purpose for me. Like, my favorite part is honestly kind of, like, having the goals that I have to, like, overcome, right? Spawning in, having to make a base, having to survive, having to like contend potentially with these high tier predators that I can't do anything about, right? Other than maybe lure them away, right? I think that's fun. Not just like spawning in and being able to punch a Rex to death. Only do weight because in my opinion it's only annoying and adds no gameplay experience. I suppose I see that. I think it does add experience. I don't know that it adds fun, right? Like it makes a dynamic where you have to actually have a base, right? You have to have a storage thing, right? You have to set something up, and you can't just like go from place to place infinitely, you know, never building anything, right? Because if you don't do weight, then you can just have a massive inventory with nothing, right? You know, sort alphabetically and like nothing stopping you, you know? Like it forces you to settle down if you want to do anything greater. Like, okay, you can't really make metal without having maybe some forges somewhere. But also, it's like, you can just gather 20,000 metal. Right? And then go somewhere. I still make bases and depot my stuff. Black Wing, which stops you from having a... yeah, that's true. There is like a... I think you can get rid of that too, but there is like an item limit. Is that an alpha mag? That thing seems big. Okay, they seem... those aren't the alphas, but there is apparently an alpha there, which is kind of weird to me. Carcharodontosaurus. Also, like I said, I'm not trying to, you know, play it however makes you happy. If you don't enjoy an aspect, by all means. But for me, I like, you know, the added bit of whatever. You know, the added bit of having to return home, having to do things, you know, specific ways. I do think maybe the weight could be a little better, but you can also just lower the percentage that things weigh, can't you? Know what you mean though? There's no console servers that aren't at least 25 times resources. It's pretty wild. Like, I mean, for that you have to do buffed weight, because it's like you hit one stone and you'll be overweight. Okay. I should probably land back here. Those servers exist and I don't have to join them. They can continue to play. And I also get it, like, you know, some people have 10,000 hours in this game. And, you know, they're like, well, you know what? I've done this part enough. How about I just get straight to the dinos or something? Right? Like, I get that. Is this the level 80? Level 15. Where is the level 80? I thought there was like a level 80 somewhere on the center island. Like PvP arc, but I hate how half of the servers are fibercraft. Oh, really? Oh, that's kind of dumb. I guess, oh, here's the level 80. I guess they do that so, like, you don't have to spend time harvesting, but, like, I don't know. If the server resets super frequently and it's like supposed to be that or something, I guess that, I don't know that I like that, but I guess that's like a style and I can see people liking that. I don't really particularly want to play it myself. think I'm gonna try and tame this level 80. It's not very good, but it's a starting point for me. Holy shit, I didn't know terror birds could spawn here. Okay. Half the fucking servers too. The rest are mega boosted, like at 100 times resources. Man. Yep. I think part of the problem with it is, you know, people will, how do I put this? Pub stomp. There's just no way to compete solo in a world like that, or in a world that's like base. Because of, like I said, pub stomping, where, you know, a group of like 10 friends or something just gets together. This dude really coming over here? Why did it aggro me? I don't think it should have. That's not good. No! Oh, that's devastating. Why does that happen? I feel like it should just instantly prevent you from building somewhere that a block is already placed. Like, if it's the exact same snap point. I even get that on PC, but console's already easier. Most people haven't developed all their motor skills, and the rest probably can't play stay. You don't even have to play against cheaters. Console. I was just about to ask, do people cheat on Ark? But let's be real, they almost certainly cheat, right? If it's got PvP, they'll fucking cheat. God. That's wild to think about. Can I make a foundation? What do I need for it? I don't remember if this works, and I'm really hoping it do. Huh? Oh, fuck. Jesus. Fuck's this guy coming from? Jesus, that was scary. God damn. Alright, what if I just make a normal foundation then? ArcPoc is a PC server? I don't know what that is. Is that something? Should I know what that is? Or are you just saying that's like the name of a server? Message above is constant. Oh, okay, hold up. I guess I skipped that because I was busy for a sec. Sorry about that. Come here, bud. What is this? Whose egg is that? Canton console, but there's only one server that's known for cheating. It's called Arcpocalypse, and it's a mega popular server chain that has like 100 servers all connected. Oh wow. Why is it not following me? Come here. I don't know how to get this to work. Oh, they killed it. Oh, I wanted its resources. Oh well. What the fuck is it doing? Why won't it aggro me? This sucks. I don't think I can easily dismantle this either. How did it end up all the way over there from like all the way over here when it took the long route? That's so stupid. It's ridiculously frustrating. Move your fucking wings, you stupid bird. I missed the easy shot and now I don't know where it went. Personally think instead of Arc 2, we should have gotten a mega update that fixes like everything. Better dyno and less bugs and general janky. I mean, Arc 2 would be fine if it did improve everything. Like, I'm fine with an Arc 2. As long as it's not the same maps right? And just pretending to be something new. I don't see why not. Man, this thing's gonna die. It's just assaulting like everything but me. Like, as long as Arc 2 actually addresses all of that, I don't see a reason why it shouldn't be Arc 2. Like, I'm fine with that. As long as it's also all new maps and stuff. It's actually just straight up gonna die. Is that an Alpha Raptor? I don't not want Arc 2, just think Arc Repair would be better. Afraid Arc gonna flop. I just don't think an Arc Repair does anything for Arc. You know what I mean? Like, okay, veteran player maybe gets a better experience, but they have no incentive to do that because I'm not gonna buy the game again, right? They have to do this from a business standpoint. There's literally no reason for them to do that. That's too much work to have to put into this that they will not get paid for. At this point, the majority of people who want Arc probably have it. So an update that's that massive to Arc is just cost because nobody's buying it unless they sell it as a DLC. In which case, most people would probably just say, I rather would have just had a new game that improved everything. Like, I see your point in that it would be nice if this game had all those things, but it's too late, I think. 5 years ago, maybe. But they had their chance for this. I wish it didn't take so long to set these up. Because you're talking about completely reworking the AI here. And there's a lot they have to do. Because look at how bad the fucking AI is. Dude literally just ignores something attacking it so it can go fight something else, you know? You know what? Let's actually just take all of that. I'm gonna go home. I don't think I can get that Rex right this second. So I'm gonna go home. We're gonna reorganize. And we'll get some food too. I'm just gonna miss Arc 1. Not that it's ever leaving my console library. I'm never gonna stop playing it. I mean, you know, I have a suspicion it's gonna be not that great, to be honest. I've heard rumors that it's gonna be third person only. That already really kills it for me. But I'm willing to, still give it a shot. But I think the big issue is gonna be I don't think it's gonna have all those things. I don't think it's gonna get better Dino AI. I don't think there's gonna be less bugs, and I don't think there's gonna be like anything too out there. I think it's gonna be Arc. I think they're just doing this again with maybe a new map, and they're supposed to be story. So, I think they're gonna do super lazy and just reskin this. Gonna crash and burn or be impeccable and amazing? I don't think it's possible for it to be impeccable. I mean, there's just no way. I mean, it could surprise me, you know? But I just don't see how they're going to improve that much on this, that it's worth buying a game again. I'm not expecting major dino design reworks, right? Like, I really don't think they can do much better for like the dino factors. Maybe they can do more historically accurate at the time of whatchamacallit. But I don't think they would do that. I think they're just gonna reuse assets. So that's already like a point against them in my opinion. Like, why would they not just reuse these assets that are already good enough, right? The Rex looks like iconic Rex, you know? How do you improve on that? So I think the assets are already a lost cause. Maybe more dinosaurs? That would be nice. Which ones they choose, I suppose. You know, there's a lot to choose from, so who knows? It could be nice. But that doesn't mean we'll get them. Look at Sons of the Forest 2. Up until apparently like 2 weeks before the game was released, they were touting it as a full release game. And then they switched to, actually it's an alpha. And actually, it's not even the real story. That's why it's so short. It's not full story. Because people were pissed that it wasn't the full story. Right? That it was nowhere near as nice as they had expressed that it was. And, like, I'm going to assume paid. I think it was, like, IGN to, like, give off the vibe of. You know, people were speed running it in 6 minutes or less. You know, you can easily do it with a guide in probably less than an hour. No guide, maybe like 3 hours. If you just follow like basic instructions. If you try to explore and fuck around, of course you can extend it. But right, that's a game that they've been hyping up for a little while. The Forest one was great, but ultimately it just feels like the Forest one on a different, kind of less enjoyable island. That feels less interesting. And I just think that that's what the arc is gonna be, right? It's gonna feel like a map release, basically. Which, you know, the maps are fun. Don't get me wrong, I like new maps, but I don't think it's gonna be, like, worth it. Unfortunately. Not ideal, but it is what it is, you know? Hey, who hissing down there? Keep that shit down. I mean, let's look at what you want out of, I guess, this, and presumably, you know, you would want this out of a second one. You want better AI, less jankiness. I'm gonna assume like optimization. That's what we're talking about here, and also less bugs. So again, optimization, so that like things aren't falling through the map or despawning or walking through your builds randomly, right? No falling through the map yourself. Like, those are super obvious ones, but in general, just like some basic, it would be nice ifs. You know, less crashes. There was a while there where basically every 6 months the game would have an update that would basically corrupt your file, at least on PC. So none of that would be nice. I think most of that stuff is doable on current arc. But then let's look at better dino AI. Like that requires reworking like literally every single dinosaur in the game for every single, you know, console that it's been released on, or you can choose, I guess, maybe not to update it on PS4, or I think it's on Switch. So you can choose not to do certain consoles, I suppose. But that's a lot of work to, you know, give quality of life to people who aren't paying for it, unless they're gonna charge for it, which who the fuck's gonna pay for an update that should be free, right? Like, I shouldn't have to pay to make my game better. I already paid for the game. I'm also worried about Dino DLC, you know. Hopefully they carry on this model where you pay for maps, which honestly isn't that great considering some of them paid for maps. Actually, no, all the paid for maps, all the modded maps are free. Never mind. But like, paid for maps is fine. I mean, it's kind of, you know, given how big the maps are, as long as you play relatively normally, it, you know, it's not that fast. But you know, if it's, we wouldn't have gotten Carcharodontosaurus unless we paid like $5 or something. That's bullshit. Arc Mobile official servers got the plug. Really? I'm surprised. Did that shit was, wouldn't that? I thought that was like printing money for them. Because don't you have to like buy shit to actually like use the stuff? Don't you have to like pay for? What the fuck? I can't remember what it's called, but there's like a little resource that you have to pay for in order to like craft some things. Or you can earn it, but like if you want it faster, a lot faster, you have to buy it. Oh fuck, I forgot to bring food. God damn it. I knew I was forgetting something. I think I might make a raft with a trap on it too. I just don't remember how to make one. I don't remember how long to make one. That I can steer without getting bit. But I don't really have to do it. The parachute wasn't essential. The resources, amber, that's right. That's what it was. It's used for taming broth that speeds taming up on all dinos incredibly. Also earn them taming soup. Interesting. I guess it just wasn't profitable then. I would have assumed that people were buying it because it's like, why the fuck would you play a mobile game like that when you have normal Arc? I wonder if it would have been better than had they just straight up had you buy the game rather than like do the pay to win thing. Then again, they probably have issues with people who you know, use stolen credit cards to boost, like straight cheaters, use fake means to get them. That kind of shit, and it was probably like just not worth it for them. Plus you could boost service was 3 times anything, so taking a griffin, which were on the island, which was the open map. Anyway, taming a griffin took 3 to 5 hours. No broth. God damn. Alright, I'm gonna build a tame boat. I hope I can. Again, I don't know the structure limit on this. There's 2 of them. I might just go full trap only mode. See how that works for us. Okay. Let's start by making a raft. Fiber, wood, and hide. Oh. The fuck is happening? Hello? Oh, there it is. What the fuck? Why didn't that work? Had I stopped playing mobile? There were no UDs max 4 rafts on a server? Like the whole server? Or per person? Only 24 taming slots before you couldn't get anywhere. What the fuck? Ah, it sounds kind of brutal. Like, I get it because it's probably, for one, saving them on server stuff. But, like, also, Jesus, you know? Whole server. So first person to make a raft gets it. I guess if you lose it, though, somebody else can make one. What a weird thing. I guess that does encourage PvP though, like if you know, to destroy rafts. Alright, you should have a foundation pillar in you, yes? Okay, that's it. Is it pillar first? I don't know why I thought it wasn't pillar first. Huh. I don't need this that flush, but what might help is having it lower so that I can align stairs better. Oh, that didn't work. That went higher. It went higher again. Alright. Game limit combined with every tribe member, so you would get these mega tribes that would hire new players to farm materials so they get the tame sauce. Usually work as a farmer for wood or shit and return to stay in their tribe and get to dinos. Go on for hours about Ark mobile servers. So many hours before I got a console that can handle Ark without dying a heat stroke. It sounds pretty rough, is how I'll put it. I don't know why this doesn't seem to be working. If I do it this way. Whatever. It's fine as it is. I'm gonna just go with it. Okay. Alright. So I'll do this, and then I'll make it, I guess, go to the right a couple. And I'll just make it so I can't transport live dinos. Like, I won't even bother. It's just gonna be a trap I send up rivers. Do I have any ceilings? I don't think I do. People on Ark Mobile are crazy. I got sentenced to life imprisonment by a tribe who kept me in a cage and forced me to shit for fertilizer. And even starved to death because they force fed me. But that server pretty quick. What the fuck? What? How? What? What the fuck is that? That's the fucking weirdest thing I think I've fucking ever heard. Oh my god. I could do straight on. I think I'm gonna do straight on. I usually don't do this. I usually do it from the side because it's easier to see. But I'm just gonna like beach it. That sounds fucking wild, by the way. Okay, so that's too far away. Huh. Alright. We'll wait for this for now. Hold up. Actually don't know if I need this many. If this is the way it... Like, if I go 3 high, I don't think I actually need every single one, because I don't think a Rex could step through that, for example. One tribe that had 26 members, that only like 6 were ever on, the rest just were in a pile of sleeping bodies in their own building. They're purely for the slot, so what the fuck? And I guess they just like paid. Well, no, how would you do that? How does that work? I guess create your own accounts and then put them in, right? That's probably what that was. This dude's friends. Huh. No. Really? Shit. We have a very small structure limit, in case you couldn't tell. This is probably default. The Trapacarno, do you need 2 high doorways? Because mine escaped when I used my Rav Trap. I don't know. Probably. Right? Like, if yours escaped, I guess so. It's been a while since I've even bothered to tame, to be honest, a whatchamacallit, so... What? Is this really not enough? If I do it that way, it works. Fucker walked out and almost killed me. Oh my god. What if I do this? Is it just a matter of this? No. Shit. I could do Dino Gateway strats. That's a huge pain in my ass. Okay. I know what I have to do, but I don't really want to have to do it. Oh, God damn it. shouldn't be a thing, but that's fine. Funniest part of taming the Carno and Barrier was I look for beavers. Oh, you were looking, yeah. Sometimes it happens that way, right? You're looking for something that's not there. Okay, let's try reorganizing the raft. I know this is kind of a pain in the ass, but hey, we fucked up. Might as well fix it. You know what? I was gonna leave the wall here. What? Come on, man. But I'm gonna just reshape the whole thing. Just easier that way. Store those for now, store that for now. Where the fuck did I put that thing? I hate when you drag something and it just doesn't work when it really has no business not working. I could maybe save some of these resources for a other type of dino trap. Like just a mobile one I can place anywhere. And then make dino gates. That might be a good play. And just use like one wall. How far out can this go? There were no bosses in mobile, only weekly rotated dungeons with a special type of dino. I forgot the name of it. Same as any other version of said dino, but it had the color changing RGB effect to 4x that. Well, I mean, I guess that's interesting. I don't know if that would honestly keep me playing very long. I mean, to be fair, a lot of people don't even fight bosses. Like, some people have thousands of hours and have never even fought the bosses once. It's just not for them, you know? Like, I've played with people on, like, that VTuber server who literally have never fought the bosses and just have, like, hundreds, if not thousands of hours just breeding. I'm gonna get attacked, aren't I? Right? Just breed. That's it. They would just breed their favorite, like, dinosaurs. For cool color combos, because that's what they found fun. They made an economy based on those. Called candies or something. Huh. I mean, I guess good for them for coming up with something, but also I don't know that I pay anything for them personally. Okay, so we need at least 3. Okay, that's the wrong way. Actually don't know if I need it to actually like physically be this large. I think we can pick up some of these. Maybe. Right? If why does that keep happening? I'm clearly looking at something else entirely and it just keeps fucking me over. So frustrating, and here comes a bird to ruin my goddamn day. What? I can see the arrow in it. What do you mean? Cocksucker. Fuck off my raft. Alright. Should allow pretty much anything to get up here. Oh, we have to fix that. Candied PT equals 2 aloes or something? What the fuck? I don't know why you would want a Pteranodon at all. Fucking hate those things. I do not have, or I do not see the appeal personally, but whatever. Each their own. Chicharron. Okay, so we'll pick that up. Pick up this stone foundation. Let's pick up this stone foundation. Let's pick up that stone foundation. I do believe a Rex would fit in a 2x2, right? But it will be easier if it's by 3. I think a Rex would fit in this, right? Like them only on the island, because if speed, every other map has better alternative. I suppose. I prefer the Arch just for safety, even on the island. Like, you know, like every map that has a Wyvern, of course, the Wyvern is much better. And then, you know, any map that has right, the fuck Rock Drake, right? It's probably also better, right? There's just the Pteranodon just is too weak for me. Like even a high level one probably only has like 200 weight on tame, so you can't like use it for anything. Otherwise, it's gonna have like maybe 2,000 health. And it's just gonna die super quick. Damn, I need fucking wood again. I don't know if I need 10. Hair is weak as shit, you're right. I've got low patience though. Like, it's just so much safer to be on an Arch. Like, I would have 0 confidence killing, like, an Alpha with a Pteranodon. But pretty much any alpha I would be willing to take on with like a well-spec'd Rex. I mean, well, Rex. Well-spec'd Arge, including like a Rex. Like, as long as you play it right, you should be fine. I don't really think it's as feasible with the Pteranodon, because the Pteranodon's probably like 2-bit. Right? Even if I just keep doing those zoomy flybys with you know, a little bit of a whirlwind going, I just don't think it can tank it. Alright, this should be able to fit everything except maybe a Giga. I don't know that I would put a Giga in this anyway, because it's stone, and I think it would kill it in time. So I just have to set this up in advance, and yeah. Like, I just bring something to it. That in there, put that in there, put that in there. And this is strictly for tamies. Are these better than these? I don't disagree, but I'm just saying I like the... Oh, yeah, I only did one early game. Yeah. Yeah, like early game, you know, to go get like Crystal. You know, with how available they are, of course. I might maybe put like metal ladders or something on the side just to make it easier to like get up and around on this thing. I hope I remembered correctly. If not, we can just extend the walls out. I don't really like having the RG like in there. Something gets in there with it and gets it trapped, it's gonna fucking die. I'm pretty sure a Spino and a Rex fits in a 2x2. Or, yeah, 2x2, so a 4 wide. You know, 4 square, I should say. But it's just easier with, like, their momentum to drop them into 3 long like this. Bro really just pooped on me. That is fucking rude. I should maybe put like a safety box for my character, although I don't think you can take player damage while riding this, can you? I don't think so. Well, it's like a mount basically, so like something that could attack you while you're on a mount could. I'll maybe look into, after the forge, making like a giant dino gate, not metal dino gate, a couple of those, so we can maybe trap a Kark and tame it so it can't run away. I started my current save of Ark, I got my shit ran by a fucking whale. Oh my god. Hate that. That's why I stick to the shore. The little shits are miserable, aren't they? Actual assholes. I also don't like that they nerfed plant species too. You used to be able to put them on the raft and they'd survive super easily and like go to town on things, but they're like way weaker now, I think. Like you can still do it, but they're just not as strong. The reason you would do it is because it stuns, so you can actually stun the lead sickness with the plant species, and basically you can very easily outrun it. I think as long as you hold W, you should be able to outrun a lead sickness. Unless it like swims straight up under you. First raft base down the drain. I was by the Stonehenge looking place. Oh, yeah. Wow, it got there? Really? Plus 500 metal after a dangerous ass run through a mountain. PvP nerf should stay on PvP, not single player. Yeah. It almost just feels like to me PvP, not just this game, but like games where it combines PvP and like certain other gameplays, like maybe for a different, even a different PvP mode, or take Destiny for example, right? It's been a while since I've even touched the PvP scene in that, to be fair, but there's something called the Crucible in that, where it's PvP and there's also main story mode and like, you know, God, there's so many of these things. Why can't I pick one up? And then there's like just basic like free play kind of stuff and all this stuff that has nothing to do with PvP. But the PvP nerfs always directly affect. Did that thing just fall through the floor? All players. So they'll like, the PvP players will exploit something, and then Bungie will have to nerf the shit out of like the gun, and suddenly, you know, the players can't use that anymore. Why they needed nerf plant species. People used them a lot. Don't grind turrets as much. Yep. I mean, if you just spam plant species, you didn't need turrets for the longest time. Turrets are much better, but the bullets are so expensive. It's not always worth it. I was hoping for some oil from that, but I mean, we got a little bit, but we didn't really get a good amount. I do have my thing. Okay, I do. Imagine. I used to basically just put like 4 plant species on all my rafts, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, but like so that they had basically 360 coverage. So like they would also cover their sides. And that was all I needed. That would be enough to kill like even an alpha lead sickness, as long as I just kept sailing away from it. You know, it would be a significant amount of damage over time. That would be enough to kill like, maybe not like an alpha Rex before it damaged the stone, but obviously the raft wouldn't really see too many alpha Rexes. Right? It was just the perfect amount that didn't make me lag from all the projectiles, and it made me feel a lot safer. Now, especially in single player, what you could do is just turn on... That's not good. You could just turn on, allow turrets on structures, or whatever the exact setting is. You could turn that on. So, you know, you could overcome that obvious issue there, is they're way more expensive. Why isn't this working? Did they change this? When did they change this? I used to go up there all the fucking time. What are you talking about? Why isn't that working? Why did they change that? Come on, turn. For fuck's sake, turn. Jesus. Oh, it's the server's lagging. Okay. Oh, we're going back. Kind of curious how Ark makes money anymore. People aren't buying the game or DLCs. Whether I just spent 25 on the game. That's the one time. I mean, there's people who will buy it, right? You know, they'll be like, "Hey, I have friends. Let's try this. It's really well reviewed." Right? YouTubers will make content occasionally because they'll be paid to do it, maybe. Right? Maybe it's like a promotion and then they'll do it, or they'll just do it because they like it and they have like a lot of friends who can play on the server. And of course there's there's the fact that I'm pretty sure they own Nitrado now, don't they? So don't they own like the main server rental program. I'm pretty sure they bought it, or they're at least affiliated with it because it's the official thing of Ark. So they probably make money off of the servers. I don't know if I can actually safely do this now. I'm actually not sure which direction to go right now. I used to actually sail up that all of the time, so I don't know why that didn't work. I actually used to live on that Stonehenge Island thing, and I would sail up and down that waterway, up into like a deep, it's not really a ravine, like a pond, right by the swamp. So I don't know why that didn't work. Ark 2 got a battle pass? Bruh. I don't know if you can say that. I don't think they'll do a battle pass. There's just nothing for them to battle pass. Like, what are you gonna battle pass in this? I'm gonna leave this here, and I'm gonna fly up and see if this works as well. I think this turns into swamp, which I could do. It's gonna be really dangerous, though. Skins. Limited time raptor skin that makes it bubblegum pink. Yeah, they could do that. If it's free with that, I'm down, I guess. I wouldn't be so bad, because I wouldn't give a fuck about skins, and if I could play base game for free. I don't feel like skins would work that well, though. Because you can play on a server with someone who has the skin and either steal the skin or they can give you the skin. Right? And then you get the skin. Unless it's like skins now where you like just slap it on and every time you die you get a new one. But then again, that completely devalues it because you can just get one person to buy it and then just keep killing them and taking the skins. I don't know how they could do an economy with that. Yeah, this gets pretty fucking... Yeah, there's no way I can sail this. Why? When did they change that? God damn. That must have been when they changed the other fucking thing. I think the pool I usually used to go to is like up over here too. It's actually a lot further than I remembered. Okay. We were so close. I genuinely used to sail up this, so I don't know what changed. Sucks. Looks like it doesn't matter, because I think maybe that Rex is gone. It probably died. It was fighting like 3 stegos. Yeah, there's the stegos. Alright. Revamped BR mode is so good, I really like it, although the amount of banners for try by sea with some each ban bullshit is wild. Do not stream, great. Did they just kill a Rex? Oh no. Funny. Don't think you were anyway, but if you were, don't. Yeah, I probably wasn't going to. It'd maybe be worth a try at some point, but yeah, you're probably right. Can you imagine old school Call of Duty? Well, I guess how familiar are you with old school Call of Duty? I guess I should figure out first. But they're like Black Ops 2 and older, I believe you used to be able to make your own like player banner. So people would do like funny shit. There was like a lot of like anime asses, like anime girl asses and stuff, or just plain asses. You know, people would like take the shapes and make things. But at least like 2 people per match back in the day had a swastika. Like what the fuck? Because you could make your own little like ID badge. And they thought they were being clever by like limiting it to like the characters in game and symbols in game. And unfortunately they didn't realize that you can just make so much easy shit with circles and lines, right? Alright, unfortunately our quest to get that level 80 Rex has failed. The Rex is dead, it wouldn't go into our initial trap, and our raft trap is fucked. That said, the raft trap still will have a use. We can take it up north. There's a couple places where we can maybe tame a Ute or a Rex. I don't think it would be good against the Kark, just because I think it's Giga style, and I'll just need metal, otherwise it'll break it. That said, we have it built now, so I can actually just use it whenever I want. Just a matter of sailing somewhere. So what I might do is like go on another flight. Actually, I might just take it up towards like Carno Island at some point and just leave it generally around there. That way I can like somewhat safely... Oh fuck. Tame stuff around there. You can paint your own tribe banner, which is displayed. Oh man. Yeah. I can see what that's gonna turn into. I can see the flags, the letters, the words. They're coming to me. Visions of gamer words. I'm sorry, what am I looking at there? Oh, it's an Ichthyornis. What? I don't know why. It looked like a shaved rat with like stork wings, which I guess it kind of is. I really just don't get why people do it, you know? Like, well, actually, what do you get out of it? So weird. It's a weird concept to me. While waiting for the match to start, while you're walking around on the pregame island, everyone just spam whistles and it's funny. Oh my god. For fuck's sake. Alright, I should actually go ahead and whistle the neutral. Flyer land 1, 2. Oh my god. Why is it Flyer land 1? What the fuck? Is there like a secret? Is that the secret note? That's the Cartman's brown note that makes you shit your pants when you hear it? Who the fuck is this guy? Listen to it. Wait, what the fuck? How'd this guy get on my raft? Why didn't it work? I guess it's pretty iconic, isn't it? I can't whistle. You can't whistle? It's not so hard. Just gotta, you know, give it the old purse lip, and you know what? A lot of people tell you to blow out, but if you're just learning, it might actually help to breathe in. And it doesn't sound quite the same, and it's not quite the same, but it can help you like gauge how to like position your lips. Well, that'll make Moo happy. The saber tooth. Can I make that? How much is that? Oh, that's... I ain't making that. He can make that himself. Hey, my cat. Not my T'Challa. Hey! Hey, what the fuck is this? Hey, get off my lawn, kid. Actually do kind of want that food. For the boys. Ain't no way he didn't hear me. I do ignoring my shit. Okay. Pray tell, what attacked? And where is it going? What attacked and ran? It doesn't make sense. Why is everyone over here? What could have gotten this far that attacked? God, that's frustrating. Like, there's nothing that would have gotten that far that would run that attacked any of my things. Saddest video I've ever seen is the Ark series where this guy had a shit ton of stuff, like 300 tames and multiple huge bases, but before the boss battle, his game got glitched. Got kicked out of his tribe for some reason. All of it was locked out for him with no fix. That sucks. I actually literally had that happen to me like 3 times. No tribes involved, but I have on many a occasion had my games like just bug out because I already kind of mentioned it, but sometimes Ark just has an update that is straight up unplayable. Like, so your old save file on PC will just fail. And if you try to open it, it'll corrupt it and you'll lose everything. But you don't know that it happened until it happens. There's so much shit here. I think we can probably do with getting rid of this schmuck. There you go. Or not. I thought he was about to move, but then he just didn't move. Alright, you have fish in you? A little bit. What the fuck is this? Oh, this is yellow snow. My bad. In the BR Ark mod mode, to tame something, all you have to do is damage it until it falls asleep. No trick. Even use dinos and use a token to get it every time you kill a dino you tame it. Yeah, I figured it had to be like immensely boosted or something because like how do you play a game like Ark in a battle royale and have it not take like 15 hours if it isn't boosted in some form? Or that shit's gonna take a month. No way. Okay, so these are all done cooking. I think they still generally have some stuff in them, but I'm not going to set them up to cook some more yet. Old survival of the fittest games I remember took like 3 hours with the zone shrinking and moose hit. Wow. Yeah, I had heard that the survival of the fittest thing really sucked. I actually really wanted to try it when I first got into Ark, and then I guess nobody played it, so I couldn't. Like, that's how I found out it was supposed to be really bad. Nobody played it. I think what would be fun is maybe that with like people you know what I mean, like people you're familiar with. I don't know about with strangers though. Like something where you just start a map and you like race to get the best and then kill each other. I think that would be fun, but I don't know if I'd care, right? If no, but like there's no attachment, there's no like competition really. Like obviously there's competition, you know what I mean? But like there's no familiarity. Love that the battle bus is a quest with a cat's with a face on its back. Don't forget to thank the driver. I'm looking for a Spino real quick since we didn't get what we wanted. I am thinking that I could maybe go up the shore on the left here. Maybe check that out. I think there could be some Rexes up there. I don't know if I want to sail there right now because there's actually some open water right about here, like the back of that island, that I don't know that I can go through. I'd have to maybe come through here. But based on what happened to me just a couple of minutes ago, I don't know if I can because it looks like they maybe nerfed river travel with rafts. 30. Alright, as far as I'm aware, there's no Rex spawn potential that direction anymore. Oh my god. Where did all those Ichthyornishes come from? They just fucking swarmed. They're like mall cops. Did you see that shit? Fucking hate those guys, by the way. By the way, that island next to the red obelisk has 8 notes on it in case you need quick levels for that. Oh, what a treat. I don't, but thank you. I think if I get like a Rex or something, maybe I'll do that with it. Like speed level that bitch. Should also end up getting it like a ton of food and, you know, stats. Or maybe the Kark. If I get a Carcharodontosaurus, that would be pretty good too. Although I can do that on just about any island with that. Probably do that anywhere with a good Rex too, but you know what I mean. Alright, is it this nubbin of an island or peninsula? No, it's further up, I think. That has potential Rexes. But we'll peek anyway. I don't think a Rex can spawn up here. Oh, is that an alpha? It is. I think I can just straight up safe spot that, can't I? Wait, are those jellyfish? No. I don't think this can leave the pond. So I could just shoot at that until it died for the XP or something if I wanted to. I'll have to keep that in mind. If I really wanted to be a dick, I could set up auto turrets. And fucking blast it. If I'm not mistaken, weirdly a Mosasaur can spawn here, can't it? I think it can. But it can't leave here. Unless, of course, you cryopod it, I guess. I think you can cryopod it. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. I guess I've never done it, but I don't know why you wouldn't. Actually, this might be one of the non-tameable ones. I think there's like non-tameable ones. They're usually cave creatures, though. Ark Mobile has a version of Trank Arrows called Toxicant that were made with jellyfish. And were as good as Shock Darts. I don't know why they added them for Ark Mobile only. That's weird. What, like, why? If they're made with the same stuff as the Bioshock Darts, why would they not just call them the same thing? It's a little weird to me, but whatever. Just biotoxin and an arrow for the recipe. I usually use that and biotoxin as marks for first team. Oh wait, okay. I was thinking of like darts, but yeah, you know what? That's true. There is no Bioshocking style of arrow. Okay. I went brain dead. Sorry about that. I don't know. There probably should be like another tier of arrow. And they should. There's a lot of things that should do. Let's be real. Alright, I think for some reason a lot of high tier predators can spawn right about here. My guess is if they did that, then nobody would make any of the guns. Because the only reason to make a gun really is for taming or PvP. And a lot of people don't even play PvP, so like the taming is where it's at for them. Full 10. Well, it was worth a try, I guess. So with the you know, with the ability to have better arrows, people would probably just not bother making the darts because the darts are actually pretty expensive. It's a lot of metal invested. Current opinion of Ark is that it's fun, but it's not inherently a good game. In fact, inherently it's a bad game, but it's fun and addicting. But shotguns are always worth it. Yeah, I guess the shotgun. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't... Honestly, I wouldn't make a shotgun. I would only use one from a drop. Base tier shotgun's fucking horrible. Unless, you know, you just genuinely have nothing else whatsoever. How much did I get out of that? Only 48? That's not that good. Actually, let's just keep that on us. I should maybe get more since I'm out here, but it's a little cold and I think it's starting night, so it's not worth it. I think that Ark is an okay game. I think it's maybe above average. Like, it's not bad. And I also think, especially now that it's like almost always on sale for like 20 bucks or under, I actually think it's a good game for that price. Right? I wouldn't pay 70 bucks for this, even like knowing how I do enjoy it now. I just don't, you know, like 69 bucks or 59 bucks, I wouldn't pay that for it. Not because I don't think I haven't gotten that much out of it, but because you know, if I were looking to buy it, I wouldn't know that I could, and I wouldn't feel satisfied, you know what I mean? Anything less than that? Yeah. It's kind of weird to think about because I have a lot of hours. I have over 1,000 hours, I think. Actually, on Epic, I think alone. I have an Epic Games version, which was free at some point. I have over 1,000 hours in that. Alright, and then oh, son of a bitch. I think this version I have like over 5. This is the Steam version. I have over like 500 now. I don't think it's that much. I think it's like 350, but you know what I mean? Like, that's a lot. But like, I don't know that I would pay full, like, AAA price for it. Because, it sounded like a Rex for a second. A lot of my early experience was ruined, if I really think about it. Because of what we talked about earlier, where my island playthrough, I actually never got to finish it. I was just about to fight the bosses. But there was an update to the game, and my file got corrupted, and I couldn't finish it. My Ragnarok, the exact same thing. I wasn't as far along. I don't think I was ready to fight the bosses just yet. but I was pretty set up. I was probably maybe a step away. My file got corrupted, and when I went to do what's called on this, I think it's called like a. It's not the same anymore. I don't know. I don't think it's like a different thing. It was install and repair, and the install would wipe save data before it. I don't know if it still does that. But I didn't have backups, so I lost hundreds of hours there. Oh fuck. I'm taking this. $25 is a perfect price. Yeah, I think that's a pretty reasonable price, right? But I had enjoyed Ark mostly up until, right, those points where I lost major progress just because the game updated, only for me to actually find out that that was pretty frequent. It's very common for this game to have that issue, and it would happen again on my Crystal Isles playthrough, where I played through. I had at least actually beaten I think Gamma and maybe Beta Dragon. And I was getting, you know what? I think I had only beaten Gamma. I was getting ready to do the harder difficulties. And lo and behold, update. This time I knew better. I had a backup, but it would be over a year before I actually was able to play again on that like playthrough, and I just had like lost motivation by then. Right? Knowing that I felt that way when like I lost those saves and that I like went through that, I would just be like, the first time that happened, had I not been like a streamer and like had opportunities to come back to it, like if I were just Joe Schmo, I don't know if you can really call me a little content creator here, but had I not been doing it for that reason, I don't know that I ever would have played again. Holy fuck. Wait, what? Oh shit, it's actually pretty good too. Tech Wets. I think I might drop this dude off in the base and head out for the night. I didn't really get anything real accomplished today. I did make a trap base, I guess, but there was nothing worth taming. I don't know how I'm gonna tame things because there's just nothing. I'm gonna drop it in here and hope that it doesn't die or despawn. Mostly because I don't think we have a veggie cake right now. Alright, I'm gonna put this schmuck right the fuck here. That's hard to see. Somebody shut that monkey up. Alright. Let me just make sure everybody's got decent food. Holy fuck. Alright, yeah, what is this? I guess I'm gonna head off for the night. Thanks for being here. Thanks for talking with me. I guess I could... Do you want me to send you to someone else, or you just want to find someone? Or, you know, you can just be done. If I don't get a response in like 5 seconds, I'm gonna probably just fucking out. I'm fine. Gonna watch a movie or South Park. All right. Have a fantastic night. Enjoy your night. Thanks for being here. I'm fucking out of here. Bye.